Hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, namaste. I hope everyone is doing great today. As you all know, I'm Nidhi Prakash, your host for this session, and my husband Ajay is your co-host for today. Hello Ajay.
Hello everyone.
He is helping me out in the chat and I'm focusing on the art. So today, although I'm taking these free art therapy live sessions since this COVID season started past 4 or 5 months kind of, but this is first time I'm taking this mandala art session open for all. I have taken mandala art sessions for my Patreons only. Those are little different ones like these. These are some mandalas which we have done in my Patreon only channel on every Saturday. Some sacred geometry ones, and this is what we are still working on. This is what we are going to start from tomorrow every Saturday, and these are few our future mandalas which we are going to do. But today in open for all session, like the way we do Zen doodling, we are going to make the mandala in a 6" by 6" square sheet and this beautiful easy pattern. And we need all these supplies. We need a compass, a black marker pen, pencil for the shading, that's optional, some blending device, and the ruler. And here we go. Let's start. I hope everyone is all set with a 6" by 6" square. And the first thing is we need to find out the center of your square. So to find out the center of the square, the best easy way is to join the corner to corner. Use your...
Nemul is asking, can we use a CD?
You can use a CD, but I'm not sure which pen you are using. I'm sorry. You can use a CD, but we specifically want, if you want asking for drawing a circle, you can use for sure. But I'm not sure how you're going to draw the small circle. Right now I'm working in this page, and then eventually I'm going to work on a 6" by 6" pre-cut square sheet as I always do. So I'm going to redo it again with the pen right now. As you see, this is the line in the middle. I joined from two corners, and when I joined the other way, that's how I find the center. So this is the center line. This is the center point of my artwork, and this is actually I want everybody to find out the center of your paper, because mandala is a repetitive pattern in a radial form. It's not as the Zen doodle is. Zen doodle has no limitation of, it's very asymmetrical and like it goes everywhere, but mandalas always starts from the center and it grows everywhere side in the radial form, in the circular form. So I actually want everybody to find out the center. Here is my 6" by 6" square sheet where I'm going to draw my mandala. So again, to find out the center, please look carefully. Use your ruler, join one corner to other corner and draw one line. Other corner, there is no need to draw the line. Just get the dot where the crossing is. That's it. So this is our center. I hope everybody got the center. Awesome. Now where you draw the line, I would like you to mark 3 dots at every centimeter, like 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. These are the only 3 marks which we need as a guideline. This is our center point. I marked at 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 3 centimeter. I hope everybody is done till here. And after that, I'm going to use my compass. If you want, you can use the pencil first. You can put the pencil in your compass and you can make circles with your pencil and then retrace it with the pen. I'm here going it are we doing 1 and 2? What do you mean 1 and 2? This is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter circle, Yashvi, we are doing. And I'm going to put my pen inside it. I'm going to do it directly with the pen, and you can make it with the pencil if you want, and then retrace it with the pen. So as you see, I'm just using my paper, and here I'm putting my pen inside the compass. So I have put a pen inside my compass here. I already marked at 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter from the circle. So I'm putting my compass on the circle and making a circle directly with the pen. If you want, you can draw these circles with the pencil first and then retrace it with the pen. Now at the 2nd centimeter, and the 3rd centimeter. Please write down in the chat if you guys are done till here drawing all 3 circles, whoever is drawing along with me. And it would be great if you write down 1 or 2 so that I know whoever is drawing along with me and whoever is just enjoying watching me drawing. So please write either 1 or 2. Write 1 if you are drawing along with me. Write done if you are done drawing all 3 circles. Write 2 if you are just enjoying watching me drawing. Thank you, Gitanjali. Thank you, Nuha. Thank you, Priyanshi. Thank you, Urvi. Thank you, Richa. Thank you, Padmashri. Thank you guys for your feedback. And as I see, most of you are done. So my compass is at 3 centimeter. You know, the radius is 3 centimeter. Thank you, Shikha. So now I'm keeping it in the outer corner, and be very careful because right now we are just drawing the half circle on the border like this. This will be the first step. Thank you, Archana. So that's how we are going to draw the 6 circles, 6 half circles on the outer circle. This is the second step. I'm waiting all in zone. Take your time. So now I'm keeping my distance between the compass is 3 centimeters. That is the radius of the outer circle, and I'm using the same thing on dividing our outer circle into the 6 parts. If you want, you can draw it with the pencil first, guys, okay? And then retrace it with the pen. It's your choice. I'm done with the 3 circles. Do have an account on Twitch too? Yes, we used to do it on Twitch earlier. When we started, we used to stream on Twitch. And 5 and 6.
Yeah, let's wait for people to catch.
Okay. Yes, sure, Ajay.
So when everybody is done drawing, can you say done in the chat so we know that we are okay to go ahead?
I'm waiting for you guys. Thank you, Richa. Thank you, Gitanjali. Shall I go ahead, Ajay?
Yeah,
Hi, Manjula.
Maybe wait 30 more seconds.
Okay, I'm waiting for 30 more seconds. Nemul, what you don't understand? It seems that it will be turned. Thank you, Simar. Nemul, we find out the center. Then we marked it at the 3 centimeters. Whoever wants to see it quickly, 3 centimeters, then we draw the circle at every 1 centimeter. 1, 2, and 3. Oops, my paper torn here because this is a thin paper. And then outer circle, start from the corner, any corner, and draw 3 centimeter circle like this, like this. So these are the 2. Keep drawing and complete all the 6 circles. That's what we did. I hope you get it now. Okay, Ashwi, I can understand. And now, guys, take your pencil again and we need to draw some lines. So join these corners and make sure your center dot is coming. Oops. Broke because there is a tiny hole in the middle. So join it into the all 6 lines like this. No problem. No problem, Anupama. So right now we are kind of done with this much. And we can start working with the pen. I'm here using Micron Pigma 08 number pen and the tip size of this pen is 0.5 mm. So first we are working in the center part of our mandala and we already have divided this one into 6 parts. So we are going to draw on the line and we are going to convert them into petals like this. 1. This will be our center petal. Keep rotating your paper, guys, so that you always keep your hand at the right hand side. Otherwise you have to keep moving your hand. That would not be that nice. In that case, you have to keep your hand over your work, and that is what we should avoid. That's how we are going to draw the flower. And then when you see these remaining parts, so just fill these parts. It's okay, guys, if your all petals are not looking absolutely similar. If one is little bigger and one is little smaller, let it be. Just enjoy the process. Now inside it, make this beautiful little loop or the tiny petal or the droplet shape. And we are kind of done with the center part. Now we will work in this next part. So as you see in this next part, we already have our 6 lines. I'm just enforcing these lines. Hey mom, good evening. So nice to see you here, mom. Now we need to divide it into 4 parts. So to dividing one section into 4 parts, the best way is to divide it into half first, like this.
And is everybody caught up? I hope nobody needs us to wait.
I'm waiting. If you guys want me to wait, please write down in the chat. And if you are not writing anything in the chat, so I think that everybody is doing pretty well, going along with me. So we need to divide these sections into 4 sections, like this. So first divide it into half, and then again divide it into 2 more sections. First divide it into half and then 2 more sections. Divide it into half and then 2 more sections. Divide it into half and then 2 more sections. So mandala is a repetitive pattern in a radial form. You keep repeating the same pattern every single place, so that's why you feel that relaxing and the fun moment, and you feel that meditative effect. Though you are just repeating, still you have to work with full focus. So that's how you get that amazing feeling while you draw the mandala. That's why mandala drawing is so therapeutic. Now we need to draw the chevron lines. Like for the chevron lines, I drew these 4 lines slanted going up and then 4 lines slanted going down, and maybe one more like this. Then again from here it will go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm drawing 5 lines. You can draw 4, 5, 6. It's absolutely your choice. However your space is allowing you. It depends on your pen also. The tip size, I mean. If you have a thinner tip pen, then definitely you can draw the more lines. If you have a thin tip pen, then you can definitely draw the more lines. And if you have a thick tip pen, then you can make less line. You will draw less line and it will be easier. So that's how you can decide the difficulty level of your mandala, by choosing the different tip size pen. If anyone is interested, you can go ahead and use different color pen also. It's absolutely your choice. Keep drawing these chevron lines, guys. This is the first time we are doing mandala session, open for all. So I'm very excited. I really want to see all of your submissions. It would be great if you guys submit your work after the session, or after whenever you guys are done. And you can submit your artwork in the Discord. If you are not at the Discord, you can join the Discord anytime. Just download the app and click the link Link must be there in the chat.
And also in the description of the video.
Yes. So I'm kind of done here. Let me just zoom this. Okay. And now you see these outer part here. We are going to fill these outer part, the top triangles of the chevron. I feel whenever I do these kind of mandala drawing, that increases my focus and it gives me that sense of achievement and that feeling of happiness and the feeling of that meditative effect. Like it seems like I have done the meditation, because like I keep on working the same kind of repeated pattern everywhere, and if anyone else is saying anything, I don't care, because I kind of not listen, because I am so much engrossed and so much focused in these pattern drawing. So that's why I really enjoy doing them. So now guys, we are working in the third layer. I hope everyone is done with the 2 layers. Do you guys mind writing if you guys are done with the 2 layers, or do you guys want me to wait? Raji, we started with the 3 concentric circles in between. Like this is the one circle, 2 circle, 3 circle at every 1 centimeter. Then 3 circle, the same 3 centimeter half circle is circle, 6 circles in the outer area. That is the guidelines for this mandala. And after that, we started working from the first layer inside and the second layer. Now we are working in the third layer. If you want to work along with me, you can skip these 2 layers and start working with me in the third layer. Done. So Shanti, I'm using this Micron 08 Pigma pen. It's an archival ink black marker pen, and the company is Sakura. Now I'm working in this outer section, the third layer. So for the third layer, as you see, here is our final version. So we are going to draw these long humps in the in this third layer. So we already have these 2 lines, so we are going to just extend these lines here and like this. So 1 2 3 4, again 4 sections on the top one, the way we made top sections, the 4 sections in the bottom one. So draw the center line and divide it into 2. So that's how we are going to divide this top part also into the 4 sections. Don't worry guys, if your parts are not absolutely similar size, one is little bigger, one is a little small, don't worry. And actually that is the thing that gives your mandala the human touch. So thank you, Mom. If you have seen mandala drawn by the apps, so they are absolutely correct by the point of the 0 millimeters, like they are not different because they are made with the software. But when a human made it, or like when we call about the handmade mandalas, they are not supposed to be like, and they cannot be absolutely 0.mm second same everywhere. So that is what make your artwork beautiful. That's called the human touch. So don't worry guys, just enjoy the process and keep drawing. Now we turn them into the petal and keep filling the negative area, the top corner area which is left over. Is it some problem? Is it? Hi Bhavna. Keep repeating the pattern and enjoy the process. And when you guys are done, don't forget to submit your work. Hey Dimple. Keep making these petals in all the blocks. So we have 6 blocks earlier, and then we divided these 6 blocks into the 4 blocks each. So kind of we have 24 these tiny petals, right guys?
So Dimple's asking to explain a little how you draw the outer circles. I think that's on the other sheet.
Okay. So Dimple, if you see, we first draw these 3 circles at every 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. Then now the radius, the distance between this 2 is the 3 centimeter. Then I kept it on the border of the circle, and then I draw the half circle like this. Then I start from the other corner, and then I drew the half circle. Then draw the other corner, and then draw the half circle. I hope you get it now. So that's how I divided it into the 6 half circles on the boundary. Okay. So after this, we are done with the 3 layers, guys. Yay! How are you guys doing? Are you guys all done with the 3 layers? No problem, Dimple. I hope everybody is done with the 3 layers. I'm still waiting for you guys, and while waiting, I just want to remind you guys, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the thumbs up button so that whenever I go live, you will get notified from the YouTube, and it will help me grow my channel too. So go ahead, go to the subscribe button, click on the subscribe, and then come back to the channel again. And Fridays. This is the first Friday we are doing this. Otherwise, every Sunday and the other Friday we are doing Zen Doodle. This is the one which we are going to do on the coming Sunday. Day after tomorrow, the coming Sunday, we are going to draw this Zen Doodle, this pattern. And then next to next Friday, this is the mandala. This is the next mandala. This is open for all. You can join me in drawing this mandala into the next to next Friday. And then Sundays, you can join me on the Zen Doodle. And Thursdays, we do spiral art sessions. Spiral art just for the half an hour session. Those are just the lines and very relaxing and fun session. They look like kind of this. These are the spiral art session we did yesterday. So these are the half an hour session, spiral art. The same kind of thing. You can see the schedule and the timings of all the sessions in Discord as well as on Patreon and Facebook. Okay guys, I hope everybody's done. Yes, awesome. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you, Archana. Now we'll work in these, these 6 petals, the crossovers between these circles. Please look carefully. Oops. Okay, so we'll start from this one corner and we'll go slanted like this. Then for the other corner, we'll go slanted like this. Keep your lines little contour, little curvy. And keep repeating at both sides. Like this. And then make one kind of dot wherever this joint is coming. Like this. And don't forget, when we are done drawing, then the main thing comes. That's called the shading. And once we do the shading, it will give more 3D-ish look. Okay? Thank you, Bhavna. And we keep repeating the same thing in all 6 petals. If you want, you can draw the whole mandala with the pencil first, and then you can retrace it with the pen and maybe different colored pen, your own choice. So it's absolutely your style, how you want to go about it. Whatever way you do, don't forget to submit when you are done. I would really love to see how you come up with. Or you can exactly copy the way I'm doing here. I'm repeating the same thing in all the petals. I'm done with the 2 petals. And when you guys are done with the 6 petals, please write down in the chat that you are done with the petals. Then we'll start these outer flower layer. Keep drawing, guys, and it's absolutely okay if your these division is little bit big or small. Don't worry, keep drawing. We are not going to see, and no one is going to see just one section at a time. Everyone see the whole mandala as a whole full project, as the full complete pattern. And that's why, people say that mandala represents life, because it's the complete whole pattern, like the circle of the life. So, and when you see the whole life, you don't see one incident at a time. You see the whole life or the whole character or the everything together. That's what is the wholesomeness is, and that's what mandala teaches us. So that's why mandala drawing is very meaningful, and it has therapeutic effect as well as very relaxing and meditative effect. I have felt that myself. I hope you also all enjoy working with me today and feel the same way. Whatever you feel, you all are welcome to give your feedback in the Submit Feedback channel in the Discord or at any social media on the Facebook or wherever you want to say. I would love to hear how you feel while you draw this mandala along with me. Now guys, we are going to work in this outer section. Do you guys want me to wait or shall I go ahead? Thank you. Thank you, Anupma. Thank you, Sunana. Okay, Lalita Devi, I'm waiting. No problem. I kept my pen here. I'm waiting for a minute for you guys to catch up. Awesome, Priyanshi. Let everyone catch up quickly and then we'll resume together. This is the first time I'm doing the mandala open for all, so I try to keep it very easy. And in fact, the second mandala is little bit different than this one, and little difficulty level is little more higher than the first one if you have seen this one. So we are going to draw this next to next Friday. You can see the schedule on my Discord, Facebook and YouTube. Awesome. So I hope everybody is able to catch up quickly with me. Shall I resume?
Yeah, we also have the monthly calendar. I just put the link in the chat for people who want to know when the next session is coming up. They can look at the link.
Yes, thank you, Ajay. So now we are going to work in these outer 6 half circles. So first thing, we are going to divide it into absolutely center line like this. And then we are going to divide it into 2 more parts, and this time we are going to divide it into like this, 1 and 2.
What is the pen you are using right now?
I am using pen this Micron 08 Pigma Sakura brand, and the tip size is 0.5 mm. If you can see it, the tip size is 0.5 mm. Yes. If you can write, you can write. So I divided it into 1, 2, 3, and then same way I'm going to divide it into 1 and 2. So that's how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I divided this circle into the 6 shapes, and absolutely the way, oops, I forgot one thing guys. I forgot to draw the inner lines, the inner fillings. So these are kind of the fillings which we do in these mandalas. Sometimes my focus is on talking instead of drawing, right? That's why we should speak less and draw more. Awesome. Now we are working in this block, and we are going to turn them into petals like the way we turned the third layer into the petals. And we are just going to make it very simple, round. The edges. Like this. All the way we drew the 6 petals, as you can see, and same way we are going to fill this negative space. This is an important part in any kind of pattern drawing. If you guys are working with me in my Zen Doodle session, you must have seen that we do this negative space filling a lot, and it really helps us bringing these like the petals or whatever the pattern is, to give it a beautiful shape. It carves it beautifully. I'm just going over the line one more time to reinforce these lines well. And make them more smooth, and especially these petal shape. If you want, you can use any thick tip pen. So right now I'm first making these petal shapes little thicker everywhere, and the weight of the line is really important in these kind of pattern drawing in mandala art. Which line is supposed to be thick, which line is supposed to be thin, it changes the style of the drawing a lot. Which line we want to focus more, because this is the outline of these petals, so I want to give them little thick line. That's why I reinforced them, and that's how we made these outer petals. And now we are going to repeat the same thing every single side. So first thing, to divide it into half, then divide it into 3 sections at each side, like this, and then turn them into the petals. Isn't it simple, guys? I hope you guys find it easy. If you guys want, you can write down in the chat, do you think this mandala is easy? This mandala is, the difficulty level of this mandala is easy, or the medium, or the hard? Hi Komal. So please write down either easy, medium, or hard. So that I will plan my next mandalas, based on your reactions. It will really help me. To decide my new pattern. Easy, very nice. Hard. Looks easy, but perfection is more. Yes, that is absolutely true. Whether it is easy or hard, go slow, guys. Take your time. Do it with full focus and full fun, Don't feel stressed. Feel enjoyed. Have fun. Enjoy the process. But while enjoying, don't lose your focus. That is important. If you draw it with full focus as well as full fun, you will get that meditative effect for sure. Now divide it into half again. Like this. Easy and beautiful. Thank you, Ishu. Thank you, Nemul. Thank you, everyone, for your feedback. I will go over your feedback later after the session. Take your time and don't talk too much the way I'm talking while drawing. Focus on your drawing. Then there is less chances of messing up. Right, guys? And if you are not at the Discord, so please join the Discord. Download the app, and so that you can submit your work there and you can see other submissions too. Thank you, Ashwin.
Are you using different pens or the same pen?
I'm using absolutely same pen since beginning in this work. I'm using the same Micron 08 Pigma pen, and I use the same pen for my all spiral arts as well as all Zendoodle patterns. Like these kind of patterns, I use the same pen. Sometimes when I want to make my artwork more intricate, so I change the tip size. Like, let me show you. So this is the Micron 08 pen. The tip size is 0.5. And like if you see, this is again Micron 01. This is Micron 005. So they come in various tip size. So when I want to make my artwork more intricate, I change my pen and I use the thinner tip pen, and that's how I can draw more in the same less space. So it's absolutely your choice how you want to go. In these kind of live sessions where I want everybody to draw along with me, I use this pen. This is the perfect tip size, neither too thin nor too thick. So this is perfect for these ones, and I try to avoid using multiple tip size pen in these ones, but in my pattern drawing and in my like any other intricate artwork, I use various tip size pens for sure. I'm done with 4 sections, guys. Yay! First divide the section into half, then divide the every half section into 3 halves, then convert every section into the petals, and then fill the outer remaining part of the petals with your black ink. And you are done with this petal, then you are done with this shape. And once we are done drawing these shapes, then we'll work inside of these shapes, whatever filling and whatever design we want to do in these ones. I just reinforce the shapes one more time. Okay, now the last one, guys, the same way we are going to divide it into half. Then we are going to divide every half into the 3 sections. Then we are going to divide every section. We are going to convert every section into the petal. And then we are going to fill this remaining part. Inner circle design. So there are 3 inner circles. So till now we have worked in the 5 layers. Dimple, this is the first layer, this is the second layer, this is the third layer, this is the fourth, and this is fifth. So if you tell me exactly which layer you want me to tell you, I'll tell you that quickly. First layer, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. So we are done with the all 5 layers so far, guys. This is the first layer, inner one. Then second with the chevron. Third with the petal shape. Fourth with these crisscross petals. And then again the 5 flower kind of shape. And now it would be great if you guys all write down if you guys are done till all this level. And then we'll start working on the outer area or inside of this. How do you divide the layers? Because we drew this guidelines in the beginning. We divided at the 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter circles, and then we drew these 6 circles. That's how we divide it. All 3 layers. 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, 4th and 5th. Thank you, Gitanjali. Thank you, Simmer. Now we are going to fill these flowers with 2 things, with the flicking as well as with the stippling. So for the flicking, we are just going to do these few lines in the bottom of the flower just to give it a shading. You can look again in every petal. Flicking is, if we are talking about the flicking is kind of, like thick to thin line. Like it is thick here and thin here. It is not supposed to be like that. It is wrong. It is supposed to be thick to thin like this. Okay, guys? Don't make the straight line. This is called flicking. Do it from the very bottom of all the petals in the outside 6 petals in all. Sorry, guys. The system restarted on its own while I'm working. Sorry for this interruption. Let's resume. I hope everybody is done till here. And yes, now we are kind of done. And we were doing the flicking right now. Flicking in all these 6 petals. And as I told you, flicking is like kind of starting from the base and they are kind of thick to thin. And after the flicking, we are going to do few stipplings. Thank you, Akanksha. And now I would like to do a lot of stippling, which are going over these flicking as well as which will go a little bit, on the top, but they are a little loose as they are going on the top and they are a little tight as they are in the bottom. Like this. Keep it tight as they are in the bottom near the flicking and keep them loose as they are going up. Keep them tight as they are. Tight means the closer, I mean. Keep your dots, keep your stippling very close or the tight as they are near the bottom, near the flicking, and keep them loose or spread apart as they are going up. Okay, Anvita. Nice to see you here, Anvita. Keep making these dots. You can call them pointillism, you can call them stippling, you can call them dots. There are various names for the same kind of technique. Keep your pan absolutely 90 degree, don't keep it slanted. If you keep it slanted, you might get few tails in your dots, and that's not nice. So if you keep it straight, you will not get dots, and then it will look prettier. And after that, we will make lots of spirals around the whole pattern. That will give it a very cohesive look and the complete look. So we are going to make, actually before making the spirals, let's first make all the leaves in these corners, and then on the rest of the area we are going to make the spirals. Okay guys, so for the leaves, it's absolutely your choice how many leaves you want to draw. It depends on the space also. Like here I have a lot of space, here I have less space. So like you can draw leaves like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let them be very organic. We are not going to do exactly the same way here. We are going to let them flow in any direction, but still they will look similar because we are drawing the same kind of leaves everywhere. But their size, their direction can be little different. It's absolutely fine. They can be 5, they can be 6, they can be 3 or 4. It's absolutely your choice. Whatever space you are left with, you can draw them. This will make your mandala more organic. After that, we are going to make few twigs kind of thing, and that is also like spiral. They are also free flowing in any direction. And they also can be varied in numbers. Whatever number you want, whatever direction you want them to set it up. Like you can plan based on the space, whatever space you are left with. They can be little big or small. It's absolutely perfect because they are very organic, no judgments. And believe me, when you are done, it will look nice. It will give beautiful look to your mandala, beautiful organic look. And you can say that this is my original artwork because this is your style of drawing these kind of pattern. So in whichever direction you feel like, you can draw them. And after that, we are going to draw one more thing, lots of spirals, which we are going to draw alongside with these. So now we are going to make these lots of spirals. And try to draw the all closed spiral, no open spiral. What do you mean by the closed and the open spiral? If you leave your spiral open like that, then that's the open spiral. If you close it like this, then that's the closed spiral. So I'm asking you to draw the closed spiral, not the open spiral. in this pattern. Closed spiral looks better than the open one, but as I always say, these pattern drawing have no rules. It is absolutely your choice, your idea, whatever way you feel like. No judgment, guys. I'm just giving you the suggestion, the way I have decided this whole composition and the mandala. But still, if you want to put your own element, you are most welcome, and I would love to see your mandala, how it's coming along with lot of colors or with lot of different patterns or different elements, whatever you are putting. So be brave and put more elements, colors, whatever you feel like. You can make one mandala exactly the way I am doing, and then you can make one more with your own style. How about that? And then submit your both mandalas in Discord so that everyone get inspiration from your work too, including me. Keep making this final layer, and after this drawing part is done, and then we start the most important part of any pattern drawing, and you know that part, that is the shading. And shading makes your pattern drawing complete. Shading makes your mandala complete. Either you do the shading or you use colors. So it's absolutely your choice. If you want, after this you can use your color pencils, your whatever color materials you have, you can go ahead and use them, or you can go ahead and you can use graphite pencil the way I'm going to use right now. And that last step is the most important step, because that's kind of the step that gives the final finishing look to your artwork. So the drawing part is done, guys. Now we are going towards the shading part. So for the shading, I'm going to use this graphite pencil. This is the Prismacolor Ebony graphite pencil. This writes pretty dark. You can use any pencil, guys, any pencil which kids use in their school, or whatever pencil lying at your home, you can use that. If you have any like the B pencils like the 3B, 4B, 5B dark pencils, that is also absolutely okay to use. So I'm going to start from these chevron designs, and I'm just going to lay down this little bit of the graphite in the bottom valley part of the chevron. I'm not doing on this top part, I'm just doing it in the valley part, like the part which is going inside. Oops, I did it here wrong. No, it's okay. Yes, I did it right. And I keep on, I'm using my this Q-tip or the earbud for blending.
Can you show the pencil again?
I'm just using this Prismacolor Ebony pencil. You can see this pencil. If you are at my Discord, in the material list, you can see all the Amazon links also. And I think Amazon link is in the description also, probably, as far as I remember. If not, then I'll put the Amazon links. If you need, you can write down in the comments. So this is the second layer, and as you see in the second layer, after doing this second layer, I'm having this little bit of the graphite in my Q-tip, and I'm using the same graphite in doing this inner flower. That is called the kind of the soft blending and the very soft filling. I didn't use the pencil, I just used that graphite which was in my Q-tip. Now in this design, the third layer, I just lay down the graphite in the very corner lightly. I keep rotating it. Very lightly, every single side. And I'm again using this Q-tip and blending on the bottom of these third layer petals. And you can see on your own that when we don't do the shading and when we do the shading, it looks absolutely different. It gives the life kind of thing to your pattern. You can add colors instead of the shading. That is also absolutely okay. I use a lot of colors in my mandalas in my Patreon only sessions that we do on the Saturdays. As I showed all the design in the beginning, all the mandalas which we used to do on Saturdays on the Patreon only session. Sometimes we do dot mandalas, sometimes we do acrylic dot mandalas or the watercolor mandalas, and all different kind of pens we use. Sometimes alcohol ink pens, sometimes watercolor markers. So we keep changing our materials and try different style, different looks in our mandalas. So we are kind of done with this. Now we are done with the first layer, second layer, third layer. Now in the fourth layer, you see where these bottom lines are of these petals. We are going to draw along with these bottom lines, very tiny. If you don't have the blending stump, you can just leave them like that. Don't blend them, because if it is little tough to use, you can use. I'm going to show you how to use the Q-tip in these ones because they are tiny. I'm going to use it very carefully just in this area because we don't want to go up. So be very careful, or otherwise you can use the tiny blending stump that work really well here. Like this. So that's how it will create the 3D-ish look in these petals. I'm going to repeat the same thing in this one, and it looks, the blending looks easier. Blending becomes easier if you have the tiny stump. Tiny stump would look like something like that. These are the paper roll stumps, and if you have that one, then you can get like kind of the precision blending. And still, if you go up, you can easily use eraser and you can erase if anything is coming on the top because it's just the pencil. And then this blending stump. Awesome. And again, I'm using the blending stump because using the blending stump is easier than the Q-tip. You can use Q-tip. I have used the Q-tip in the first petal. I showed you guys. So you can use the Q-tip. Just be very careful while using the Q-tip that graphite won't go on the top and you can still see the little light. And you can use the eraser later on if you need to clean up the petal from the top if the graphite is coming on the top. Okay, that contrast makes it more brighter and more 3D-ish look if you erase it with the eraser on the top layer of the petals. Now it's very easy, just like the way we did the flicking, we are doing very lightly in the base of the petals, and then we can use our same flicking style shading in our all these petals. I just lay down the graphite and I'm using my Q-tip and I'm just doing it one way. Okay guys, don't come down, just do it one way. Just do your shading in the way of flicking. Don't do it back and forth, kind of like don't go and come down. Just go from bottom to top in one direction. It will give better look. Now we already have some graphite in it, so I'm going to use the same graphite in the base of these petals. If you think your graphite is losing down, you can lay down some pencil lightly, very lightly. Or if you have kept your old Q-tips which are holding a lot of graphite, you can use them. You can use them easily. So generally I keep my Q-tips if they are kind of not torn all the way, and if I can reuse them, so I keep them safe and I use them for these kind of softer blending. I'm kind of done with the blending. Now we are done with the drawing our first very easy mandala with you guys. Now the last thing is just to sign your work and say some good words to yourself and to your artwork. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm using again the same pen and I'm signing it here, writing my initials NP, and I'm writing today's date. What is today's date? 11th September. Ooh, 9.11.20. Ta-da! We are done. I'm so happy to draw this with you guys. I'm sure you guys must have enjoyed it drawing along with me. I would love to see your feedback, and if you want to give me any suggestions or anything how you feel about it, and if you guys end up drawing the whole pattern, then don't forget to submit your work in the Discord, and see you on Sunday. On Sunday we are going to draw this beautiful pattern, and on Saturdays, as I have showed you, let me show you one more time quickly. On Saturdays we do these kind of mandalas. This is the peacock mandala, which is our next to next. This is the mandala which we are going to start probably tomorrow, Saturday, and we are going to complete this one too. We are still working on the mid of this one, the watercolor pearl scent. These all are the sacred geometry series mandalas. These all mandalas we draw in our Patreon only sessions, and these are some steps we do, different mandalas, and yeah, that's it. Okay guys, time to say goodbye. See you in the next session.